I feel it more laterally on the left.
It's early morning in a physiotherapy centre in downtown Boston. Physio Leanne Yanni is usually the one doling out the treatment, but for the past year she's been on the receiving end of it. She went to last year's marathon to cheer on friends.
One of my patients who became a friend was dating somebody that worked in marathon sports, so I actually got to go in kind of the VIP corral section right in front of the store, which was really nice because you were away from the crowds, and but you could still see. We had benches to stand on.
It was also the exact spot where the first bomb exploded.
I'm thinking, why are there fireworks? You know, being from Orlando, I guess I just constantly associate big loud booms with fireworks. And then I felt something warm brush my leg, so I had just looked down, and that's when I saw my bone was sticking out. You know, then it felt like I had a hose, like just my blood was kind of pouring, and about 10 seconds later, the second explosion happened, and that's when I hopped into the store, and my husband followed behind me. My husband started grabbing shirts and shorts, and I was kind of telling him where to tie the tourniquets. And actually had a firefighter that tried to help splint my leg, but because there were so many leg injuries, there were no more braces or splints. So he had a hanger and a shoe measure. And I guess I had bone sticking out in multiple spots, so he couldn't actually splint my leg.
Her leg had been completely shattered. 2 muscles were removed, and she was confined to a wheelchair for months.
A lot of the muscles in my leg are being overworked because I've got the 2 muscles in my leg removed, one that helps lift my big toe and move my ankle outwards. So just trying to get the muscles stimulated and also to keep them loose and so they can glide back and forth a little bit easier.
Despite the severity of her injuries, she decided to run the Chicago Marathon after just 6 weeks on her feet again.
And you almost think your hopes and dreams are gone because, again, you're realizing, wow, I was just involved in a bombing and this is pretty crazy. Like, this is stuff you watch on TV. But yeah, it was just immediate. I knew I was doing it for a reason. I was doing it for my dad, who had recently passed away from cancer, and nothing was going to stop me getting to that race day in October. It was pure determination, and I like to call stubbornness, to make it happen. It was just kind of duct tape it up, and then we'll see how I feel at the end.
And now she has Boston in her sights.
Let's go Boston!
I think running a marathon anyways is emotional just because that's a long time to put your body through something, but I think crossing the finish line will definitely be an emotional experience. It's, you know, kind of a big thank you to everybody that's been supportive along the way.
She doesn't quite know how she feels today.
It's definitely a roller coaster of emotions. There's been many of teary-eyed days, but like I said, you just got to pick yourself up and keep taking that step ahead. I feel it's pointless to continue to stay angry because it's not going to change anything. It's just going to wear you down even more. You know, I think I get more angry at myself because sometimes I feel like I'm not doing enough. But it's, you know, what happened happened. You know, a lot of us have the physical injuries, some don't, but mental, physical, you know, we're still trying to keep trucking along and be better than we were, so. I'll never be 100% when you have body parts that are missing, but I should get pretty close. It's like I said, especially as a therapist, the patient always wants to get better yesterday, so it's never quick enough, but you know, like I said, as long as you put the effort into it, you're gonna see the results.